10 years ago, I lived in a small village. I was only 18 years old. I was young and naive. There was a boy in the village. His name was Alex. Alex was handsome. Many girls liked him. I liked him too. At that time, Alex was 23 years old. He was older than me, but I didn't care. I loved him. I thought he was kind and good, but people said bad things about him. My mother said, "Alex is not a good boy. Stay away from him." My aunt said, "He is trouble." But I didn't listen. I loved him so much. One Saturday night, there was a dance party in our village. My friends and I wanted to go. My mother didn't want me to go. She said, "It is not safe." But I begged her, "Please, Mom, I will stay with my friends," I said. She agreed, but was worried. At the party, there were not many people at first. Slowly, more people came. Alex came too. He looked at me and smiled. My heart was beating fast. Alex asked me to dance. I was so happy. We danced together. During slow songs, he held my hand. During the breaks, we talked. He made me laugh. When the party ended, Alex said, "Let's go for a drive." I was excited. I said, "Okay." Alex had a nice car. Everyone in the village knew about it. We drove around the village. It was quiet and dark. The stars were shining. I felt happy. But then Alex drove to a lonely place. There were no lights. There were no people. Alex stopped the car. He looked at me. He came closer. He tried to kiss me. I said, "No, Alex, I want to go home." But Alex didn't listen. He grabbed my hand. He touched me. I pushed him away. "Stop, Alex!" I shouted, but he got angry. "You are boring," he said. He opened the car door and pushed me out. I was alone. It was dark and cold. I was scared. My house was far. I started walking. My feet hurt. My shoes were not good for walking. I walked 3 kilometers in the dark. When I got home, I was tired. My feet had blisters. I sat on my bed and cried. My heart was broken. I loved Alex, but he didn't care about me. The next day, I told my friends. They said, "Alex is always like this. He did the same to us." I asked, "Why didn't you warn me?" They said, "Everyone knows. We thought you knew too." I learned an important lesson that night. I became stronger. I stopped thinking about Alex. 2 years later, I moved to the city. I worked hard. I built a good life. Now, I am 28 years old. I am married. I am happy. I am waiting for my first baby. Alex is not the same now. My friends told me, "He drinks too much." He had 2 bad marriages. His wives left him. I feel lucky. My life is good. I believe everything happens for a reason. I think about that night sometimes. It was hard, but it made me strong. When I was 20 years old. I lived in the city. I worked in a small bookstore. Every day, I walked to work. I liked my job. I liked the smell of books. I liked talking to people. One day, it started raining. I did not have an umbrella. I stood under a tree, waiting for the rain to stop. Suddenly, a man came to me. He had a big, red umbrella. "Do you need help?" he asked. I looked at him. He was tall and kind. He smiled. I nodded. "Yes, thank you," I said. He walked with me to the bookstore. His name was Daniel. He worked in an office nearby. "Can I see you again?" he asked before he left. I smiled and said, "Maybe." The next day, Daniel came to the bookstore. He bought a book. Then he bought another book the next day. Soon, he came every day. We talked about books, movies, and life. Daniel was funny. He made me laugh. Slowly, I started to like him. One day, he asked, "Do you want to go for coffee?" I said, "Yes." We went to a small cafe near the bookstore. It was nice. Daniel told me about his family. He had a younger sister. He loved her very much. He wanted to travel the world. He had big dreams. I told him about my family too. I was an only child. My parents lived far away. I missed them sometimes. We started meeting often. We went to the park, to the movies, and to the museum. I was happy. But then one day, Daniel stopped coming to the bookstore. I waited for him. A week passed, then 2 weeks. I felt sad. "Where is he?" I asked myself. I wanted to call him, but I didn't have his number. One evening, it started raining again. I walked home, feeling lonely. Suddenly, I saw a red umbrella. It was Daniel. He was waiting for me outside my building. My heart jumped. "Where were you?" I asked. "I'm sorry," he said. "I had to visit my sister. She was sick." I smiled. "I'm glad you're back," I said. Daniel held the umbrella over me. "Let's go for a walk," he said. We walked in the rain. The streets were shiny and wet. The city lights sparkled. I felt warm inside. After that, we spent more time together. Daniel made me believe in love. He was kind and patient. Years passed. Now I am 30 years old. Daniel and I are married. We live in a small house with a garden. Sometimes, when it rains, we take our red umbrella and go for a walk. I think about the day we met. Life is full of surprises. Sometimes, a small thing, like an umbrella, can change everything. Thank you for watching and spending time with me today. I hope you enjoyed the story and found it helpful in your English learning journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more stories and lessons. Let me know your thoughts or questions in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. See you in the next video. If you enjoy the story, please like, subscribe, and share.